Kwame Brown. I was told by Dr. Boyce Watkins to say this 3 times. So he could come to our little podcast, talk shit about us because he's mentally deranged. Because Kwame said not to put, his name in our mouth. So he can just go off.
Right.
But we're going to get him and we are back. Actually, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna
I think
say,
that one was a little higher.
Yeah, I don't think we can be seen.
We got, as you can see, Curtis is my man over here. We got some new and improved shit. You know what I mean?
We got some new and improved.
We looking professional over here.
We got a little something going. We got a little microphone. Got a little lighting going on in the background. So we looking a little bit better than normal.
Looking good. And you get to see all the ugly with that light, boy.
Yes, sir.
This your boy Howard for Try Hip Hop Podcast, man.
Kurt, what's up, y'all?
And we are happy to be here.
Yes, sir. Episode 168.
168.
We in the building. Hope everything is being received. If y'all, if anybody is not able to hear us or anything, just let us know. But I think everything is sounding pretty good.
Yep.
So, how was your week this week, my man?
Man, it was pretty good, man. I want to, take time to say I already celebrated though, but my girlfriend's birthday, Brittany, her birthday was the 11th.
Okay, so, okay. Tell her I said happy belated. I didn't even realize.
Let me clap it up. What?
Let's clap it up, yeah.
So, we're going to do some more stuff tomorrow. She was kind of exhausted. She's kind of doing internship.
Okay.
And, she was just tired.
Man,
we're going to do
that, man.
Yeah, we're going to do some stuff tomorrow. We're trying to take her to the movie.
Okay.
Something like that.
That's what's up, man. Hey, do your thing, man. I hope y'all have fun, man.
How was yours?
It was all right, man. Another work week. Just I don't do too much. I don't rip and run. Just I stay in the house for the most part, and I just been relaxing all week. Getting started on a new book. Somebody hired me to edit their book, so I'm working on that. But other than that, it's just been an average week. Work, punch the clock, and then just relax. You know what I mean? Doing shit for the podcast. As I told you, we had a lot of issues getting that lyrical breakdown the other day. I don't know what the hell happened with that, but
like of all things, man. Yeah.
Right. So it's up there now. So we'll see. But yeah, this is episode 168. Before we get too heavy into it, just want to give a rest in peace and condolences to the family of Clarence William, Black actor known for excellence. I mean, he's been in a lot of stuff. I think the earliest stuff he might have been in was Roots, but he might have been in some stuff before that, but that's the earliest that I know him for. And he was in I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. If anybody has seen that, he was the one that he was married to the white lady.
Oh, yeah.
And he had his little kid.
This white piece of trash did this. That was
that was my favorite part of the movie, son. I was dying. But yeah, so and then he did I think it was Tales from the Hood, where he played like the devil at the end. I think it was Tales from the Hood, where the 3 dudes is coming to him for the drugs.
Oh, I got that
shit. The shit, yeah.
This ain't no funeral home.
Right.
This ain't even a terror dome.
Exactly.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
That was my joint. That was a good line.
Yeah, so he's been in a lot of stuff, man. So, sad to see him go. But I think he was in his 70s, late 70s, I believe, but I can't remember. So please don't
still young.
Cancel us just because I don't know that. But yeah, so let's give him a quick moment of silence, if you don't mind. All right. We appreciate that. Thank y'all for doing that with us and paying some respects. So I believe my man Howie has a question of the day for y'all, because we got to talk about my man Kwame Brown. So it's a mama's cooking. So what is your question of the day?
My question of the day is a simple question.
Is he crazy? I don't know, man. I mean, he got a lot to say, and I mean, so far from what I've seen, he's making valid points. So I can't say he's crazy. You know, some people who are not gonna know the situation, they're probably gonna say, "Oh yeah, that dude crazy."
I'm gonna tell you. Remember, I'm the person that said, when they call Kanye crazy, I said, no, I don't think he's crazy.
Right.
I'm saying the same thing about Kwame Brown.
Yeah.
He's definitely not.
Yeah, I don't think so either, man. Is that R2G2 over there?
That's
What's up, man? R2G2 Reggie Reg.
With the clip.
Man, listen. My man's been killing it with the beats, man. He put up a beat yesterday, man. Had me bobbing my head all day to that shit, man. I was like, yo, my man is on one, man. So salute to you, R2G2, man. It's my dude, man. He just been making a fire, man. And I'm just want to let you know you are appreciated. Like we always tell y'all, he's responsible for the intro for our show that you hear when you go to our YouTube page. So definitely check that out. If you want some slamming beats, you want that fire, go to R2G2. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. So we appreciate you, my man. And but yeah, I don't think Kwame Brown is crazy. So that's all I got to say. I'm not even gonna say no more. Did you want to say anything before I go to the next?
Man, let's get the birthday.
All right. So yeah, we got some birthdays. Want to go and give shout out to. So one of the ones I missed last week was my man Biz Marquis. His birthday was on June 8th. So we want a happy birthday to him. But I want to mention this. The reason I brought it up is because Pete Rock put up a post on his page saying that he actually spent Biz's birthday with him. So Biz is actually doing okay. He's getting better. He's going through a lot of rehab. But at least we have some sort of.
He's still in the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's in the hospital or either that or a rehab facility, but some sort of rehab he's doing. And he was like, yeah, he can't do but so much, but we spent time on his birthday together and ate some cake and stuff like that. So shout out to Pete Rock, man.
I gotta clap that up.
Yeah, definitely,
man. That's love right
there. Yeah, we needed that,
love.
Man. I've been wondering like what's going on with Biz, you know what I mean? So thank you for doing that, Pete Rock.
Real quick before you get about Curtis Blow. Was he still? Did he ever get out? I can't remember.
Last time I heard, he was good as far as the hospital now, unless he went back in. But the last one I knew about, he was finished and back, and I think he still runs his church and all of that. So
he went in for heart.
It was something with his heart.
Okay.
So I'll have to go back and check that out because he don't really post here lately. He used to post a lot more. So we'll check that out and let y'all know what we find. But yeah, on June 11th, we had the Lady of Rage.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
Hit MC with that. Oh,
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Also, happy birthday goes out to MF Grimm. He was on the 11th as well. He's from Queens. That's my dude. Right. On the 12th, which is today, we got MC Breed, the West Coast legend and icon, man. You know what I mean? He was from the West Coast, right? I believe he was from the West Coast. I'm almost sure. Yeah. If it wasn't the West Coast, it was the Midwest, but I'm almost sure it was the West Coast. So happy birthday to MC Breed. Coming up on the 14th, my man Consequence. Right. Also on the 14th, MC Ren. You know what I mean? The NWA icon.
I got to do a breakdown on him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's got some verses out there.
Yeah,
man.
I was listening to some shit the other actually last night because I kind of went on memory lane.
Okay.
I was like, man, Ren got some.
He got some shit for y'all, man. He got some shit. So, and then the day after him is the other NWA native, Ice Cube, the legend himself. You know what I mean? No Vaseline. That's synonymous with the name Ice Cube.
That's what he need to do to Joe Biden. Man, he need to write another little no Vaseline.
I'm telling you, man.
And get talk about him with the whole contract with Black Americans.
Man, listen. Yeah, man. I hope they do something with that. But And then the day after Ice Cube, we got the legend himself, Tupac Shakur. So we got to give, let me give him a little round of applause.
Yes, sir.
He made a huge impact on hip hop, before he died. You know, and matter of fact, his movie just came on yesterday, All Eyes on Me. So I
Okay.
was actually watching that. You know, it's a good movie. Every now and then when it pops up, I might check it out. You know what I mean? So happy birthday and rest in peace to him. Coming up on the 17th, we got three. Got Kendrick Lamar. Happy birthday to him.
All right.
Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs. We just had Flesh and Bone last week.
Okay.
And then Sparky D, also the legend herself, putting it on for the female. She was one of the pioneers in hip hop. So happy birthday to all of them. Let's give one final round of applause. Yes, sir.
That's crazy, man. So you had some success with MC Ren.
Yep.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. And then Tupac. The West Coast
That's
phenomenons.
crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
That's crazy. And then K-Dot.
Yeah, K-Dot. Yep. I forgot
Like that
about
whole
that.
West.
That's the West Coast connection
crazy,
right there.
Man. All
Exactly.
that Gemini in it.
Man. And MC Breed. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm pretty sure he's from the West Coast. So shout out to Breed, man. But yeah, that's it for the birthdays. Let me mention a couple of things in music. My man Styles P just dropped a new song called Scattered. It's dope. Got that traditional locks flavor like you like, and nice boom bap beat. So shout out to Styles P. My man Capadonna just released a song with Killer Priest. I forgot the name of it, but it's pretty dope. So y'all should go check that out. My man Sky Zoo, I told y'all he was releasing his album, All the Brilliant Things, All the Beautiful Things. He just dropped a song called Bodega Flowers, and it's dope. You know what I mean? Got that traditional Sky Zoo duck down flavor you like. And then my man RZA, he just announced, we told y'all about this. He was going to be doing an album with DJ Scratch.
Okay.
And he said today that he was dropping something from it. I think around 3 o'clock today. So I didn't get a chance to see it, but he was dropping something from it today. So
DJ Scratch, that's the one. He was an EPMD, right?
Yeah, EPMD.
Yeah.
So he, I think Scratch produced the song that he dropped, and then RZA rhymed on it when they dropped today.
Okay.
But they doing a whole album, man. So that's gonna be dope, man. You know. And you know it's gonna be some RZA beats, and I mean Scratch ain't no slouch with the beats either. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But yeah, man. So shout out to them, man. I'm anxious to hear about it. It's gonna be that traditional. I'm sure that Wu-Tang sound, because they said they were releasing it on something called 36 Chamber Cinema, I think, or 36 Cinema,
Okay.
but something in line with the Wu-Tang flavor. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into some topics, man, because we got some stuff to talk about today.
Man, yes, we do.
I don't know if any of y'all saw it, but Lamar Odom had his fight last night with the little white dude. I can't remember his name, but I saw a clip from the fight. I didn't like pay for it.
Oh, so this is actually a boxing.
Like
I'm thinking like
boxing match.
Oh, I thought it was my man out in the street fighting.
Yeah, it was just like the Mayweather and Logan joint. So, but yeah, and then, I mean,
now that makes sense.
It was funny. It was very entertaining. You can tell neither one of them are actual boxers because their stances and all of that were just really off. But
yeah.
But my little dude, you know, Lamar Odom is very tall, and the white dude is like probably like up to here to him. But my white dude was getting Odom at one time. He was hitting him with a bunch of shots, boom, boom. And, Odom was just kind of taking him like, oh shit. Like he was just waiting for his time, and then after a while, Lamar Odom started getting him with the haymakers and knocked him down one good time. But from what I understand, they labeled it as a TKO. I don't know who won, but I'm assuming Lamar Odom because he had some pretty good height on the dude. So we shall see. Sorry, I might have sprayed a little bit. Sorry about that.
Oh no, you good.
But
I don't think you got nothing on.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you know.
but yeah. So any of y'all who checked that out, let us know what y'all thought about that fight because I knew I wasn't gonna pay for it because I knew it was gonna be all over the internet the next day. So everybody's already putting up clips of it.
And I didn't pay for the Mayweather and Logan fight.
Right.
I didn't pay for that shit.
Exactly.
What's crazy about that one? Me and Brittany, we went out to B-Dub Sunday, and this past Sunday, and we were going in there.
What's B-Dubs?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, that's what they call it, B-Dubs. Okay.
B-Dubs. So we go over there, and you know what I'm saying? We didn't even know that the fight was coming
Oh,
that's
okay.
how much. Because I mean,
Right.
I watch sports and stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm not,
Yeah.
So it was like, you gonna watch the fight tonight? I'm like, well, nah, it ain't. I don't have no vested interest. Plus, I mean,
Right.
I know Mayweather.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Well, they said that my man put up a good
He did.
fight, Leah Logan,
Yep.
Paul Logan. Is it Logan Paul or
Paul Logan or
yeah,
whatever.
Paul Logan. But
Yeah.
they say he put up a good fight. I'm a little disappointed, but I think I watched a clip Skip Bayless talking about like, well, I didn't think that Mayweather put up like his previous fight. It's like, the motherfucker about 50 years old. What the fuck he supposed to be?
Right. I mean,
Like,
come on.
you think he supposed to be like,
Right.
like super, like, no.
He ain't gonna fight like he in his 20s and whatnot. You know what I mean? So
he kept saying it too. Like, look, I ain't 25 no more. I ain't
Right.
25. I mean, and the thing of it is, I gotta shout out to Mayweather. One thing about Mayweather I have to give to him, he's a massive marketer. He gave sponsors to people on his trunk, so he would get money off that.
Right.
Like he would get, so I have to give it to him on that. So he's probably one of the best when it comes to that. Is he's the best fighter that that we've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That could be someone.
There's a lot of contenders.
Yeah,
for that spot,
there's a lot of
yeah. Because I mean, of course, you still got to remember Ali. You still got to remember Tyson. You still, Roy Jones was a good.
Yeah, Tyson don't really too much care for Mayweather.
Right.
Actually. Yeah.
I had heard that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, he respects Muhammad Ali though.
Okay. Yeah. Because I know he told a story about how he met Muhammad Ali and how that was like the person he looked up to and all that. So,
but yeah, I mean, but like I said, I respect Mayweather. I mean, I feel that that's the thing about I could say like he know how to play the game.
Yeah,
he knew what what I'm saying. So I have to give him on that.
Okay.
But I hope he done with this though.
Yeah, he might as well.
Yeah, just keep the money and you'll be all right.
You'll be all right. But yeah, so and the Mayweather fight, from what I understand, it went 8 rounds. So my man Paul lasted 8 rounds with him, and he gave him a good fight. But I think Mayweather won. But I seem like I remember hearing they said it was a draw. They called it a draw. Did you hear like who they declared as a winner?
Oh, the Mayweather.
Yeah,
they call it a draw.
Yeah, it seemed like I heard that they said it was a draw, even though Mayweather probably won. But
I think Mayweather outpunched him. 15.
The clips that I saw,
15 more. He had 15 more punches.
Right. That's how I looked when I saw it. I was like, okay, it looked like Mayweather doing his thing, but it was just kind of like the Tyson fight when he fought Roy Jones.
Yeah.
Tyson typically won, but they still called it a draw just for fun or whatever.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, both of them joints wore that. I don't know though, but I think Mike seemed like he was in a little better shape.
He was.
But I tell you what, I wouldn't fuck with Mike. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You 100
you
years
couldn't
old.
pay me.
You couldn't pay me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need you to beat up 100. You'd be like, I need you to beat up 100-year-old. All right, yeah, I'm down with it. Who's name? Mike Tyson. Oh, I remember. I got some shit on the stove. I gotta
go. I just remember some shit I gotta do. I can't even do it. My kids is in the hospital. I gotta go.
I got Bible study.
It wasn't for my family. I do it, but I gotta take care of the family.
Take care of the kids.
But yeah. So they said that the Mayweather fight was a lot like the Tyson fight. They was holding each other a lot. They both are probably good and tired too. You know what I mean? Once you get around that age,
I think that's another thing too. I don't think you, with Logan, I don't think he really been in like that. Because like the one fight he did, that one dude, he knocked him out. But I don't think he really been in no fight where he has a whole lot of stamina.
Right.
So yeah, man,
that's true.
So I can kind of see that. Yeah.
All right, so my man Praz from the Fugees is in trouble with the Fed, big time. My man's is I had to give a laughter on that one, but my man, he back in I think it was 2017, he got in trouble for some money laundering and embezzlement, stuff like that, and like a big, like $1 billion amounts. You know what I mean? Like they said that him and somebody from I think the dude, I can't remember the name, but basically somebody who had pretty big status. So him and Prize got away with like billions of dollars that they was embezzling and laundering from
billions.
Yeah, billions with a B.
Damn.
Yeah, and it was from Malaysia. You know what I mean? They like money from the country of Malaysia. And so what happened was the reason it's coming back around now is because they're saying that right before Trump got out of office, Franz was trying to pressure him to give him a pardon. Like, yeah, I need you to pardon this so it can go away. And I guess the Trump administration didn't do it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So now
you embezzled money.
Exactly. So
you can't get caught for the things that I've been doing. Once you're black.
Right. Exactly.
I can't let the blacks get ahead.
Can't do it. So now the feds is on them even harder now because now they're like, oh, you tried to convince a president to let you get away with this shit. You know what I mean? Damn. Even though, he ain't the only one that did that shit.
Nah,
there's plenty of people that was approaching Trump.
But damn, that is bad.
Right.
It's like, oh, what you say? Oh, you trying to get him? You sponge me? Oh, I'm really gonna see you when I see you.
Right. Exactly.
I'm really gonna see you.
So yeah, that did not go the way he thought it would. So we'll see what happens, man. But that's I mean, dude, you just a rapper. What you doing getting into that big of a money scam? That's horrible.
Shoot. Him getting billions, I have to give it up to him. But I mean, that's the thing, man. I want to shout out Urban X, and I want to hopefully y'all get back on, man, because I do miss y'all cats. But
yeah,
that's one thing that Black Thought was talking about, like, and I know this was pre-pandemic, but when this stuff happened, like when all that tour money goes away, with all that stuff goes away. Yeah, that's the next thing they're going to be doing. Schemes.
Exactly.
And I'm not knocking it. I mean, if you got to do what you got to do to feed your family, you got to do. But at the same time, though, billions.
Yeah, billions. Though. I'm like, you stepping in the water.
Yeah, man, you get like a few 100,000 something, all right. But yeah, when you start with that big,
right?
Yeah, you don't think nobody gonna notice that?
He went straight past the millions. He was like, fuck that. We going big time. You know what I mean?
Said to the moon.
I know Lauryn Hill and Wyclef, they're like, I don't even know that dude.
I don't know this nigga.
They're like, don't you know him? Oh, no, I ain't never met that dude. That's a different problem.
Hey, wasn't he in your group?
No.
I don't know this nigga.
Nah, I don't even know that dude. But yeah.
You better hope everybody play the hell out of that Ghetto Superstar.
I'm telling you, man. That's it. Because, dude, man, I'm like, why would you even do that? I mean, you can't be that hard up for money. So I don't know, man, but we'll keep y'all up to date on that. What you want to talk about next?
Let's talk about the Shock G, man.
Yeah, so they said that the autopsy officially showed that Shock G overdosed, and they said that it was a couple of things in his system, and I believe fentanyl was one of them. So which was the same thing that was in George Floyd's system, supposedly. But I can't remember what the other thing was, but the big thing is that they're saying that it was an overdose, which, I really hate that, man, because you don't want to hear about, somebody you really look up to like that to be dealing like that. So, it is what it is. It's life, man. But, I just condolences to his family, man. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's not much more you can say about that. It's just sad,
Yeah, I hope. I mean, and the only thing I have to say about that is I just hope they wasn't doing that like DMX.
Right.
DMX supposedly got the COVID shot, but then they were like, oh, it was an overdose.
Right.
And maybe, I'm not saying that that's what Shock G did.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, what I'm saying? I just don't want rappers to be painting that light as far as like, oh, they were junkies and stuff.
Right.
Especially those two, like, what I'm saying? Because they come from the era that really, the era that they were rapping in and stuff like that. That was really not condoned being a junkie.
Right.
You can sell all day.
Right.
Don't be no fucking junkie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy,
I just
man.
don't.
But I don't, I don't even know what to think, man. I'm just saddened to hear it. But it is what it is, man. So hopefully, you know, hopefully his family, got all the, answers that they need and, all that good stuff. And, I hate to see it go down that way, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
But, rest in peace to Shock G, gone but never forgotten.
definitely. Some of
DMX.
the voices,
Exactly.
Shaw G.
The one who put the satin in your panties. Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, what you want to talk about next?
Okay, so let's talk about the whole. I guess let me see what you got. Well, let's see. We can talk about the verses real quick.
Okay,
a little
okay.
lighter.
Yeah. Let's do that. Who we got coming up?
We just got Trina versus Eve, and then there's Bow Wow versus Soldier.
Yes, sir. So the first one I believe is supposed to be Trina and Eve, which is supposed to be coming up within the next week or so. I have to admit they're a little bit of an odd match for me, but I'm still here for it. I'm gonna watch it because I do like Eve a lot because she came with that real hardcore lyricism, and I like Trina because she came with the feminism and everything. Letting people know, I'm fine as hell and I don't care about talking about it. You know what I mean? So good for her on that. But who do you think is gonna come out on top in that one?
I'd probably side with Eve a little bit, yeah, as far as like the artist wise. And I don't know, man. I'm not much. I mean, I don't hate Trina or nothing like that. I mean, but I just don't. I just don't. I mean, well, she had a couple of songs that were pretty dope.
Yeah.
I had to give it to her.
She did. I mean, she definitely had a few. I think Eve's catalog is bigger.
Yeah.
But even Eve's catalog ain't that large. But I do think Eve got a slight edge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Eve kind of gave up hip hop pretty quickly once she got married and everything, and she just kind of went and settled down. Like, yeah, I've done enough. You know, she got all the Rough Riders projects. Plus, I think she maybe had 2 solo albums, maybe.
Yeah.
So, and Trina, I know Trina's got probably a good 4 solo albums, but she just don't have as many hits.
Yeah.
So Trina's got more songs, maybe, I don't know, but she just don't have as many notable hits. You're gonna hear the Back That Ass Up. You know what I mean?
No,
not Back That Ass Up.
Pull over that ass too fat.
Yeah.
Pull over that ass
there you
too
go.
fat.
Yeah, Back That Ass Up was Juvenile.
Yeah.
But she mentioned it in one of her songs, and that's what made me think about it. But yeah, Pull Over That Ass Was Too Fat was my joint. Anything she did with Trick Daddy was a instant classic. You know what I mean? And you don't know nah. Remember that? You don't know nah.
I saw them in Super Jam. They was horrible. Horrible.
Wow.
In 99.
99? It shouldn't have been horrible back then. I would think it would be horrible now, but you wouldn't think in 99 it would be horrible.
Yeah, in 99 it was horrible.
Damn.
Yeah, they had like JT Money. Yeah, because they was with JT Money.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
JT Money kind of had to save them a little bit.
Okay.
Who that song was hard.
I remember that.
That song was hard.
Yeah, man.
JT Money.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting versus. I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Because I think they're both respectable artists, and I think I would have loved to hear more music from Eve. I was kind of mad when she kind of bowed out of the music, but it is what it is.
She got to do it for her.
Right.
But yeah, what I was gonna say too, that they kind of, I remember in the source back in the day, they kind of pitted
them against each other. See, and I didn't even realize that. You know what I mean? But I can see that. You know what I mean?
I mean, it was like little slight shit. Like, they happened to both be strippers or some shit. And I don't know. I forgot what it was. Something like, Trina was full of more money and all this.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I don't care.
Right. Well, hey, almost forgot about something. Speaking of the females, somebody, I can't remember who it was, put up a clip. There was supposed to be a collaboration album between Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown.
Ooh.
They actually started working on it. So whoever this was, I can't remember who it was, but they actually played a clip of a song that they had done together.
Oh, that needs
so they had actually gotten started on songs, but I guess they had a falling out, so it didn't really see the light of day. But there's
That'd have
still
been
songs floating out there. You know what I
that would
mean?
have been big.
Right. I'm like, you see how dope that would have been. I mean, but y'all gotta be all with the cattiness and the female shit. I don't understand that, man.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I mean, yeah, dudes get into it too, but just not nowhere near as much as the
Nah.
females, man.
Females remember.
Right.
You could do something wrong from like 3 years ago.
That shit gonna bring it back up.
Oh god, it's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, yeah, so yeah, I forgot that sound. I bet you didn't forget that bitch.
Right. You ain't forget that bitch from 2005.
I'm like, damn.
But yeah, man, it's sad, man. But the song actually sounded pretty good, and I was like, yo, this would have been a phenomenal album. If I can find the clip, I'm gonna send it to you. But I was like, wow, this would have been monumental.
Yeah.
Little Kim, Foxy Brown, man, listen. But anyway, but yeah, and then we got the Bow Wow versus Soldier Boy. What do you think about that one?
It's gonna sound weird for me saying this, and I'm saying this because I want Soldier Boy to give me one of his Soldier Boy consoles that he's
Is he still doing those?
Man,
I didn't know if he was still doing those.
He's trying to get at it again.
Yeah,
but I had to get
the Soldier Boy. Okay.
I think he's got more impact. I mean, Little Bow Wow was good, but he kind of, and I'm not trying to make fun of it, but he really kind of faded. Soldier Boy's influence is really, love him or hate him, it's still kind of there even to today.
Right. It is. I'll give him that. I mean, every now and then he'll drop something new, but I think that they're both kind of on top of the charts, but in different times. Like Bow Wow started so young back in the 90s, and then he went into the early 2000s to the 2010s maybe, and between that time he was like on top of his game. But then right around that's when Soldier Boy came out and Little Bow Wow was starting to fade off. And I think because Bow Wow grew up in hip hop, I think he found it hard to escape the little boy image.
Yeah, because that's the
thing. Know what I mean?
That's the thing when you're small and you're rapping about and they
partying and all that shit.
Yeah, and they're trying to, and you're trying to do this little kid image thing. Yeah, it's really hard. I mean, and actors the same way.
It is.
Once you get like
to a certain age,
like it's really hard. Like that's one thing I have to give to Michael Jackson. Man. Like him singing from 5 until rest in peace up until his demise.
Yeah, he was like 50 when he died.
That's very hard to do.
Yep, definitely.
Very hard to do.
Because people want to accept you as the kid role.
Yeah.
But once you get older, they're like, oh yeah, we're done with you. You know what I mean? It's just like with in hip hop in general, the black culture, tends to feel like once you get a little older, you're no longer useful.
Valid. Like,
so
nigga, you 30?
Right.
Rapping? Get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's that unfortunate. Man.
It really is, man. Yeah. So I think that if you look at it that way, on the 90s and early 2000s, Bow Wow was kind of the king of his thing.
Yeah.
And then, from then on, Soulja Boy kind of took the charts and, he drops a few good songs every now and then. I mean, he's not my type of rapper. I actually lean more toward Bow Wow because Bow Wow is a little more of a lyricist, but Bow Wow, once he was with Cash Money for a while. I mean, I'm sorry, Young Money with Wayne and all of them. But I don't think he really got a chance to make much music. He only dropped a couple of songs. I don't even think he did a whole album under Young Money.
Yeah.
Because I kept saying, when is he going to drop an album? And it never would happen. So, but that's the thing. I don't think he's ever going to get out of that shadow.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, so the verses, I'm glad they're still doing their thing, and I'm sure they got more stuff coming, but that's the only two that I know of at this time. But if I had to call a winner, Soldier is probably going to get the popularity because of Bow Wow's all of his hits. Most of the people who are listening to music now won't know him. You know what I mean? People in my age group, 30s and 40s, they're going to know him.
Yeah.
But people who are like teenagers now or early 20s, all they're going to know is Soulja Boy. So they're going to be like, who? Bow Wow. He was on was he on Love and Hip Hop or no Growing Up Hip Hop? He was on
Yeah.
that, but I don't even think they really talk about his songs on there. You know what I mean?
Not
So
really. But
yeah,
like I said, yeah, Bow Wow ain't gonna be able to fuck with. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, this is Soulja Boy. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. I'm sorry. That song. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
Soulja ain't my favorite either, but that shit right there.
Yeah.
That's that one right there.
he got them catchy ones, man. You know what I mean?
Bitch. Yeah.
You know, and I mean, what really made him stand out was the fact that he was like producing shit right off the internet. He was
Yeah.
making like homemade beats off the internet. Like, what's the first thing Soulja Boy tell him? He made that shit right off the internet.
Basonates. Yeah, about the shoes. I got me some Basonates. I got me some Basonates.
Right.
I got me some Basonates.
And Watch Me You, all that shit. He made that shit right off the internet. You know what I mean? So he got some shit that it's like he didn't even have to spend that much money to make his shit.
Yeah.
So you're right. He had more of an impact on the culture.
That's what I'm saying. I think he had more because he utilized the internet.
Right.
And I mean, and he definitely wasn't the first to do it.
Yeah.
But he definitely, he utilized the internet and made it work in the way that he made it work. And that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of, even though he don't get the respect because he didn't give respect.
Right. Right.
But I would have to say, to like where he started to now.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are still influenced about what he did.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Yeah, he definitely left. To me, I think he left more of an impact.
Yeah, he did. I mean, I give him that. What he said, Drake. He was just he was like, yo, I did this. You know what I mean?
I mean, really, and that's the thing, man. Drake is a chameleon, dude. He took like a lot of styles. I'm not hating.
Yeah.
It's just that's what he did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I mean, Drake probably made more money than Soulja and got more hits, but he definitely has some influence from Soulja Boy, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see, man. I don't know the dates of those battles, but I know the Trina and the Eve is coming up first, within the next week, I believe, or the next few days. So we shall see.